Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another weekly objectives video. Now we're going to be taking a look at draft of week 3, the final draft of the week to get that 96 rated Wesley Sneijder draft of week 3 2009-10 season. It's pretty simple actually. 10 Serie A players, 2 Dutch players, 2 Spaniards, max of 2 players from 1 club. So all we gotta do is take a look at the Serie A Spanish and Dutch players that we can get. So the main Spaniards that we can target for are Luis Alberto, Jose Callejon and Fabian. The rest of them are pretty much gonna come as bonus. And then Serie A Dutch, we're gonna get De Ligt, De Vries, and maybe Hatterbauer as well. So either go for a 4 at the back formation or a 3 at the back formation, and go for 2 strikers as well. But I don't know. I personally would prefer the 3 at the back formation because I've seen De Vries and De Ligt a lot as I speak of him. De Ligt comes up as soon as I say that. But yeah, I would prefer 3 at the back. But then again, there's the possibility of getting Hatterbauer. So it's pretty much your personal opinion and preference. And then obviously gonna try and so this could affect your formation selection as to how many strikers you have, because that way you have a more chance of getting Jose Callejon and other people like that. So again, we need only 2 players. We can only have 2 players from each club, and we can afford to have icons, but only one. We can afford to have only 1 player that is outside the Serie A. So try avoiding picking Inter players, Juve players, Napoli players, and Lazio players, because these are the players that you want to have at least one of in Spanish and Dutch players. But obviously, if they are the only option of a Serie A card that you have, pick them. And if they're Spanish or Dutch, pick them. But if they're not Spanish and not Dutch Serie A players, and you have a Serie A player from another club that is rarer, that is a smaller club that don't pop up as often. For example, let's say Sirigu or Donnarumma versus Szczesny. In that case, you definitely want to pick Sirigu or Donnarumma. So your first few picks should be at centre back, strike, and then at striker. Pretty much you're gonna get your centre mid Luis Alberto, that is for sure. And as you guys can see that right there, Hatterbauer, he's quite a decent card that chips in. And yeah, we already have De Ligt, we got our Luis Alberto, so this draft is looking pretty decent. But unfortunately we didn't get it on this one. But as you guys can see, I'm pretty confident that it's easy because I'm doing it with my internet on. And as the example I was saying, Sirigu versus Szczesny, I picked Sirigu because obviously you're gonna wanna pick the rarer club. So I think that we've pretty much discussed everything. The only thing we really need to discuss is when to restart. So as you guys can see here, we didn't have enough center mids from the Serie A. When you can't get enough chemistry, so that is you don't have enough players in the Serie A in the right positions, that is when you're going to want to restart. I should have restarted here, but I didn't. But as you guys can see, it makes sense, and I restarted after pretty soon. I didn't mess around with the squad. You can also consider restarting if you don't have enough Spaniards or Dutch Serie A players, or you're not getting Serie A players just in general. Then yeah, you're gonna want to restart then as well. But that's up to you after your starting 11 and reserves are looking bleak. Even then you could continue to do your subs, but I would suggest that is another time when you should restart. So another pretty close call. All we needed was a Dutch center mid in there, but yeah, things don't always go our way. But as you guys can see, otherwise we have a decent grip on the clubs as well. So here's the draft that we actually finished the draft of the week with, and it's a 3 at the back formation. I actually fucked up by not taking the 3-4-1-2, but it worked out well for us. But that isn't the point. We fucked up quite a few times in this one. We got that icon Xavi though. Spanish icon always helpful, or a Dutch icon always helpful. If you get a choice between the two, I would still say, depending on which Serie A players you have, that should determine your decision. And then I obviously trust in the De Ligt De Vries pairing. And we were actually a bit sloppy here. If you guys are gonna see, we missed out on a Spaniard, a cheap Spaniard, as in a low-rated Spaniard in the Serie A. But we got one similar, so we wouldn't have needed Xavi anyways, most probably. And we could have put Johnny in there, but it would have been a problem because Immobile again is from Lazio and we didn't have a backup Serie A striker, so that was a bit careless. But anyways, De Vries and Hatterbauer both coming in and saving us. So even though it was a 3 at the back, we did have hat up over. So again, it's up to you guys whether you want to go with a 4 at the back formation or a 3 at the back. And I personally prefer a 3 at the back, because that way I have more of a chance to get that debris and delete combination. Or just try and prefer whichever formation has 2 strikers, so that you have a better chance at that Jose Callejon. And just like that, you'll get that 96 Sneijder. This was again one of the easy ones. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed all the draft of the weeks. If you need any help, let me know down in the comments down below. Leave a like and subscribe for more such content. I'll see you guys real soon with another weekly objectives video and more other interesting content. And until then, goodbye.